In a serene village nestled amidst lush green mountains, there lived a revered Buddhist monk known as Dharmapala. He was a man of profound wisdom and boundless compassion, his presence offering a sense of peace to all who sought his guidance. Travelers from near and far made their way to his monastery, bringing with them their worries, hopes, and burdens of the heart. Dharmapala never turned anyone away, his kindness a beacon for those searching for clarity. One bright and tranquil morning, a young man named Ravi arrived at the monastery. His heart was heavy, weighed down by a profound sense of betrayal. He had once placed his trust in someone he considered a dear friend, only to discover their deception. The sting of disloyalty had left him shattered, disillusioned with the world, and uncertain of how to move forward. With an air of sorrow, Ravi approached Dharmapala and bowed respectfully before pouring out his heart. As he spoke, his voice trembled, his emotions raw and unguarded. He recounted the moments that had led to his despair, the trust he had so freely given, and the pain he now carried. Tears welled in his eyes, and he asked the monk, "How can I ever trust again? How can I know who is real and who is false?" Dharmapala listened intently, his expression gentle, his kind eyes reflecting the depth of Ravi's anguish. When the young man finished speaking, a thoughtful silence settled between them. Then, in a soft and steady voice, the monk replied, "Ravi, my friend, life's journey is a tapestry woven with both joy and sorrow. Along our path, we will meet people of all kinds. Some will walk beside us with sincerity, while others may conceal their true nature behind a veil of deception. But take heart, for there is a way to discern the genuine from the false." Ravi's curiosity was piqued. He leaned in, eager to absorb the wisdom Dharmapala was about to share. The monk continued, "To identify those who are not sincere, one must first cultivate self-awareness. The more deeply you understand yourself, your values, your intentions, the clearer your vision will become in recognizing the nature of others." Pausing for a moment, Dharmapala then shared a parable. Two young travelers once embarked on a long journey through a dense and unpredictable forest. Along the way, they encountered an elderly man, weak and frail, struggling to walk. He pleaded for their help. One of the travelers, moved by compassion, offered his assistance without hesitation. The other, consumed by selfish concerns, turned away, dismissing the old man as a burden. As the two continued their separate paths, an unexpected storm erupted. The compassionate traveler, guided by kindness, found shelter in a cave and, to his surprise, discovered a hidden treasure. Meanwhile, the selfish traveler, left to fend for himself in the storm, was overwhelmed by the harsh elements and perished in the wilderness. Dharmapala let the story settle in the air before speaking again. Genuine people, Ravi, are those who act with compassion, selflessness, and empathy. Their kindness is not a performance, it is a reflection of their true nature. On the other hand, those who are insincere are often driven by selfish motives. They may wear a mask of friendliness, but their actions, over time, reveal their true intentions. Ravi sat in thoughtful silence, reflecting on the wisdom in the monk's words. He began to see the signs he had previously overlooked, the small inconsistencies, the moments of insincerity, the subtle ways in which his betrayer had prioritized self-interest over genuine care. He realized that trust, though a gift, must be given wisely. Sensing the young man's contemplation, Dharmapala offered further guidance. Recognizing insincere people is not about living in suspicion, but about cultivating awareness. Observe their actions rather than their words. Pay attention to their consistency, their integrity, and how they treat others, not just when they stand to benefit, but when they have nothing to gain. A genuine heart remains steadfast, even in adversity. In the weeks that followed, Ravi remained at the monastery, learning from Dharmapala. Through teachings, stories, and mindfulness exercises, he honed his ability to perceive the deeper nature of those around him. He discovered that by strengthening his own sense of self, his values, his inner peace, he naturally attracted people who shared those same virtues. The village began to take notice of the positive change in him, and soon, others who had been hurt by deceit sought his wisdom and strength. Months later, Ravi returned to Dharmapala with a heart full of gratitude. "Venerable monk," he said, his eyes alight with newfound clarity, "your teachings have changed my life. I have learned to see beyond the masks people wear. I have surrounded myself with friends who uplift and support me, and I no longer carry the burden of betrayal in my heart." A gentle smile formed on the monk's lips as he replied, "Ravi, my dear friend, the ability to discern the genuine from the false is a journey, not a destination. But always remember, the greatest wisdom lies not in finding fault with others, but in cultivating kindness, compassion, and integrity within yourself. When you embody these virtues, you will naturally draw sincere souls into your life." Ravi bowed deeply, feeling a sense of peace he had not known before. As he left the monastery, the wisdom of Dharmapala's teachings accompanied him, lighting his path forward. His story, passed from one person to another, became a timeless lesson, a beacon for all who sought to navigate the complexities of human relationships with clarity and wisdom. And so, the whispers of wisdom continued to echo through time, reminding us all that by nurturing self-awareness and compassion, we can walk through life with open hearts, yet with eyes that truly see.